What is liquidity? Why does trading need it? In decentralized finance, DeFi, there is an important concept called liquidity. You can imagine it like this. You walk into a supermarket wanting to buy milk, but the entire shelf is empty. What would you do? You would probably just turn around and leave. That situation of wanting to buy something but there's nothing available in the market is called lack of liquidity in the crypto world. In traditional financial markets, such as stock trading, there are market makers specifically responsible for matching trades. So whether you want to buy or sell, there's always someone to take the order. In such an environment, we say liquidity is sufficient. But in the blockchain world, there is no intermediary. No one to match your trades. So what can be done? This is when the decentralized solution appears. Users provide their own assets into a trading pool, allowing the market to operate automatically. This act is called liquidity mining. When you put cryptocurrency into the pool so others can freely exchange and trade in the pool, the platform gives you a portion of the transaction fees. Those who help provide the tokens are called LPs, or liquidity providers. You can think of them as people who open a shop and stock goods in a decentralized exchange, ensuring the supermarket always has something to sell. And these people earn profits as trading activity increases. So simply put, with LPs there is trading depth. With trading depth, a DEX can truly operate. This is why liquidity is important, and it is the cornerstone of the DeFi world. What is AMM? In traditional financial markets, such as stock trading, there are market makers who specifically match trades and provide quotes. No matter if you buy or sell, there's someone to take the order, the market becomes active. But in the blockchain world, there are no middlemen and no market makers. So what can be done? At this time, a decentralized automatic mechanism was born called AMM, Automated Market Maker. It doesn't rely on people to quote prices, but uses a mathematical formula to automatically set prices. As long as someone trades, the price changes automatically based on the ratio of the two tokens in the pool. The whole process relies not on people, but purely on mathematical formulas. How does liquidity provision, LP, work? Let's use a vending machine example. You set up a vending machine containing two things: 10 cans of cola, representing a cryptocurrency, $100, representing the stablecoin USDT. At this time, each can of cola costs 100 divided by 10 equal to $10. Jack uses $10 to buy a can of cola. Now the pool becomes 9 cans of cola, $110, calculated. 1 can of cola equal to 110 divided by 9 equal to $12.22. If Jack continues adding to the pool, adding LP liquidity, he needs to put in 1 can of cola, $12.22. The pool then becomes 10 cans of cola, $122.22. Calculated, 1 can of cola equal to 110 divided by 9 equal to $12.22. Tom also uses cash to buy a can of cola. The pool becomes 9 cans of cola, $134.44, calculated. 1 can of cola equal to 134.44 divided by 9 equal to $14.93. If Tom continues adding to the pool, adding LP liquidity, he needs to put in 1 can of cola, $14.93. The pool then becomes 10 cans of cola, $149.37. Then calculated, 1 can of cola equal to 149.37 divided by 10 equal to $14.94. In the end, we find the price of cola increases in a spiral pattern. It can attract outside capital, resist downturns, and under the pool mechanism of AMM automatic market making, we can buy low and sell high, not only preserving capital, but when trading volume grows, we can also earn substantial transaction fees, better protecting our coins. Everyone adding to the pool and jointly acting as market makers can also enjoy the early-stage expansion bonus. This is the magic of AMM plus LP, Problems of traditional liquidity mining. As mentioned earlier, when you put two tokens into a trading pool and become an LP, you can share the platform's trading fees. The higher your proportion, the more you earn. This is the basic logic of liquidity mining. As long as someone trades on the platform, you can earn dividends proportionally. At first glance, doesn't it seem stable? But this model actually hides two fatal problems. The first, and most troublesome, impermanent loss. Imagine you initially put in 50 tokens and 1,000 USDT. At that time, the token price is 20 USDT, with a total value of 2,000 USDT, forming a 50-50 liquidity pool. Then the price halves, dropping to 10 USDT. At this time, arbitrageurs will buy up the cheap tokens, and the system will automatically use your USDT to buy more tokens to rebalance the pool. In the end, you might get back about 70 tokens at 10 USDT each, plus 707 USDT, totaling only 1,407 USDT. If you had done nothing and just held, you would still have 1,500 USDT. The difference is the impermanent loss. The second problem is, these LPs are provided by users themselves, and they can withdraw at any time. When the market shakes, everyone pulls out their coins together. The pool dries up, prices lose control, and the entire market collapses. It's like a market where all stalls are rented, and once rumors spread, everyone packs up, and the street becomes empty overnight. So, this model is actually the protocol renting the market, rather than owning the market. The control isn't in the hands of the protocol, which is very dangerous. What is POL? What problems does it solve? As just mentioned, traditional liquidity mining has two big problems. First, LPs bear the risk of impermanent loss. Second, the protocol can't control market liquidity. It gets drained at the first sign of trouble. So what's the solution? Later, an innovative mechanism was born called POL, Protocol-Owned Liquidity. Imagine this. The traditional model is like getting others to set up stalls in a marketplace, crowded today, gone tomorrow. POL is like the protocol buying the whole street, becoming both stall owner and landlord. POL works like this. Users use stablecoins, like USDT, to buy tokens from the protocol at a discount. The protocol takes these stablecoins and automatically forms LPs, placing them into the pool to act as the market maker. This way, LPs are no longer in users' hands, but owned and controlled by the protocol itself. And the discounted tokens users buy, they are released daily according to a lockup period and can also earn staking interest. In other words, the protocol gets liquidity assets that permanently stay in its hands, and users get discounted tokens plus interest, double rewards. This way, the protocol no longer fears liquidity being pulled out, and LPs don't suffer losses from price volatility. Instead of renting the market, buy the whole market yourself. That is the core spirit of POL. How to combine POL and the RBS module to implement intelligent market making? As we just said, POL allows the protocol to own its liquidity. But to stabilize the market, an intelligent price regulation mechanism is still needed. This is ARK RBS module, range-backed stability. Imagine, you opened a supermarket but don't want product prices to fluctuate wildly. What would you do? You would set a price range, restock when it exceeds the upper limit, and discount when it falls below the lower limit, with the goal of keeping prices always fluctuating within a safe zone. RBS is such a mechanism. It calculates a target range based on the token's average price over the past 30 days, computing a target range. The upper limit is called the wall. The middle is the cushion. The bottom is the trust zone that the protocol will not allow to be breached. When the price breaks upward, RBS activates a sell strategy, using POL's LP to sell tokens for stablecoins to prevent overheating. When the price breaks down below the range, RBS activates a buy strategy. Use the protocol treasury's stablecoins to buy from the market to prop up the price and prevent a crash. All of this is executed automatically by contracts with no manual intervention. So, RBS is the system's price gatekeeper, and POL is the ammo depot and market-making engine that supplies the firepower. Together, they keep price movements healthy and prevent wild spikes and crashes. If it rises too much, I sell. If it falls too far, I buy. The protocol controls the rhythm itself. This is the V3 protocol's unique, intelligent market-making system. What are the benefits of POL for participants? Many people ask what practical benefits are there to participating in POL. Will I lose money? Will I get ripped off? The answer is you are not a miner, you are an investor. In traditional liquidity mining, you must form your own LP and bear token price volatility, facing the risk of impermanent loss. In the POL model, these risks are designed to be isolated. You only need to use stablecoin USDT to buy discounted tokens from the protocol. These tokens will be released in installments according to your chosen lockup period during the lockup. They will also be automatically staked, earning you daily interest that is reinvested to compound. You don't need to know how to pair LPs. Don't worry about sudden token price crashes, nor worry about exchange liquidity pools suddenly drying up and prices collapsing. Your participation is not speculative, but a way to support the protocol and share in systemic rewards. Your role is like that of a developer. The protocol uses your funds to build infrastructure. You sit back to receive dividends and sovereignty. In traditional liquidity pools, liquidity is rented and is drained at the first sign of panic, whereas in the protocol, liquidity is self-built, with capital, pools, and defenses. We are not relying on faith. We are building order using POL to write the blueprint for liquidity reconstruction. We don't rent the market, we are the market.